Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Parallel Physics. In this channel, I am solving numerical problems in physics. I shall solve numerical problems from different books of physics, and currently I am solving numerical problems from physics book by Halliday Resnick Crane. So the numerical that I am going to solve in this lecture is two equally charged particles held 3.20 millimeter apart are released from rest. So as I read out the statement, along with that I note required data to solve numerical problem. The data given in this statement is that two equally charged particles held 3.20 millimeter apart. Let's say this is particle 1, it has charge q1. It is separated from second charged particle q2. According to statement, both charged particles have equal charge. So I note that charge q1 is equal to charge q2. I commonly name it as charge q. So these two particles are held 3.20 millimeter apart. The distance between these particles is 3.20 millimeters. So R is equal to 3.20 millimeters, and in SI unit in meters it can be written as 3.20 into 10 to minus 3 meters. Next, two equally charged particles held 3.20 millimeter apart are released from rest. Initially, these both particles are at rest, so initial velocity of particle 1 is 0 and initial velocity of particle 2 is also equal to 0. The initial acceleration of first particle is observed to be 7.22 meter per second square. When these two charged particles are released, these two charged particles will exert force on each other. As both particles have same charge, so they will repel each other. As both particles repel each other, the acceleration of first particle is given as a is equal to 7.22 meter per second square. And that of second to be 9.1, and the acceleration of second particle is, we name it as a2, that is equal to 9.1 meter per second square. The mass of first particle is given as 6.31 into 10 to minus 7 kilograms. So mass of first particle is m1 is equal to 6.31 into 10 to minus 7 kilograms. Now we are asked to find the mass of second particle. We want to calculate the mass of second particle, we name it as m2. So we have to find the value of mass m2 and the magnitude of common charge, and we want to calculate the common charge q. So now we solve it. As stated in this statement that initially both particles are at rest, and when released first particle moves with acceleration 7.22. We know that according to Newton's second law, when a force acts on particle moves with acceleration, and mathematical formula is given as F is equal to ma. And in this case, for first particle, we write the force acting on first particle as F1. So F1 will be equal to m1 a1, mass of first particle and acceleration of first particle. The mass of first particle is given that is 6.31, and acceleration is also given. So we can find the force acting on particle 1 as F1 is equal to, now I put the value of mass m1, that is 6.31 into 10 to minus 7, and value of acceleration is 7.22 meter per second square for first particle. Force acting on first particle comes out to be 45.5 into 10 to minus 7 and I can write it as 4.55 into 10 to minus 6 newtons. From mass and acceleration of particle 1, I calculated the force acting on particle 1. As we know that when charged particles exert force on each other, we say that the force is a mutual force. Mutual force means both particles exert equal and opposite force on each other. So, force exerted on particle 1 by particle 2 is F1, and force exerted on particle 2 by charge Q1 is F2. As both forces are equal in magnitude, so we write F2 is equal to F1. So the force acting on particle 2 is 4.5 into 10 to minus 6 newtons, same as the force acting on particle 1. Now I can calculate the mass of second particle by Newton's second law as, we know that F is equal to ma. For second particle, I can write F2 is equal to m2a2, and I can calculate mass of second particle as m2 is equal to F2 over a2. So force acting on second particle is 4.5 into 10 to minus 6, and acceleration of second particle is given as 9.1 meter per second square. So it becomes 9.1, that is m2. Now dividing 4.5 with 9.1, the final answer after calculation comes out to be, the mass m2 is 4.96 into 10 to minus 7 kilograms. So this is the value of mass m2. Now we solve the second part of this question. That is, we have to find the common charge q of both particles. To find charge q, we can use Coulomb's law for electrostatic force. As we know that force acting between two charged particles separated by distance r is given as F is equal to k q1 q2 over r square. As we know that in this case charge q1 is equal to q2, we name it commonly as charge q. So this becomes F is equal to k q into q over r square, that is k q square over r square. As we want to calculate charge q, so we write it as q square is equal to f r square over k. Now what is force acting on these charged particles? The force is calculated as, F1 and F2 means mutual force on both particles. Same force is acting on both particles and the numerical value of that force is given as, I can also write it as force F is equal to F1 is equal to F2. The numerical value of force is 4.5 into 10 to minus 6 newtons. So to find charge, I have to solve this equation. So put the numerical values of these quantities in this equation. I get Q square is equal to value of force is 4.5 into 10 to minus 6 multiplied by square of distance, that is 3.2 into 10 to minus 3 square. This is the distance in meters, and K is proportionality constant and its value is 9 into 10 to 9. So Q square is equal to, multiplying 4.5 with 3.2 square, the answer comes out to be 46.592 into 10 to minus 6 divided by 9 into 10 to 9, and Q square is equal to, after calculations, this answer comes out to be 5.17 into 10 to minus, that becomes into 10 to minus 21. 10 to minus 6 term and 10 to minus 3 square becomes 10 to minus 6. Now I can write this number as 51.7 into 10 to minus 22. Taking square root on both sides, the value of charge comes out to be, charge Q is equal to 7.1 into 10 to minus 11 coulomb. So this is the charge on each particle. SI unit of charge is coulombs. So the requirement of this numerical problem was to calculate mass of particle and the magnitude of common charge. So we calculated the mass of second particle and amount of charge on each particle as well. So that is our required solution.